Hi everyone, Deathclaw Girl here. Let me try that again. Deathclaw Girl here, and welcome to another one of my videos. You can help support this channel by subscribing and liking, and by grabbing some of my free ebooks and audiobooks. Today I'm promoting Shades of Grey, an apocalyptic science fiction series, and Monster of Monsters, a sci-fi horror. You can read and or listen to the first two stories of both these series for free. I've left the link in the description. And now to this video. In this video I'm going to be going for almost an hour or so of hunting nothing but treasure hunters. That's the whole extent of this video. I'm going to be taking you to some of my favorite spots and giving you hints and tips. So let's get started. You can already hear there's one right behind me. It's a 2-star. Now the weapon I'm going to be using is an awesome weapon. You get it from Nuka World on tour. It's a set weapon. You learn the plan and then you can build it. It's always going to be a 2-shot. It's going to always have the plus 50% limb damage and the 90% reduction in weight. But the best part about it is the 50% damage against mole miners. And for treasure hunters, that is just going to be awesome. Now I have the grenader on this, so I gotta be careful not to be too close, because I will get some damage off of it. Now they're supposed to be fixing that. I don't know if they've already done it, or if it's coming in the future, where you don't get so much damage. I believe, if I understand some of the future notes, so what's really great about the Treasure Hunter event is you're always guaranteed at least one legendary item, depending on the treasure hunter you took out, I believe. So I just took out a 2-star treasure hunter, so I could have got up to a 2-star legendary item. Now all I'm doing is running around these special spots, listening for that special sound. Special. Now I already hunted the front part of this, so I'll try to come back here again at the end. And before I leave, I'll give you all the little map spots, in case that's all you're wanting, is really good locations. Yes, if there's a little hidey hole that I can get stuck in, I have the talent of definitely finding it. Alright, so let's go to the map. So I am at the Pleasant Valley Ski Resort. Let me give you a map reference. Here is Vault 76. So you go east till you hit the railroad and just follow it down past the observatory. That's a free fast travel point, Fort Atlas. Keep going. And eventually you'll find this interesting top of the world structure, and right next door is the Pleasant Valley Ski Resort, and go into the back to the cabins. I don't usually go there, but these are the 2 spots I go to. And I succeeded in finding one. I think the most I found between these 2 spots is 3. And I also will say I am in a private world, so that does help out because the areas will not have been farmed. And next I will be going up to the Seneca Rocks Visitor Center, which is directly north. After that I'll be going to Managa. Here's a tip. You're going to be looking for locations that have large enemy populations. Now, the mole miner large populations, those are really good to go check out, but it could be super mutant. This area was scorched, so you're just looking for where they congregate. And then another good place to go is the Palace of the Winding Path, but you got to go inside, down into the kitchen area and the other structures. There are none outside. I might go check out the Grafton Dam. It's usually not part of my circle, but definitely part of my circle is the Alligator Wavy Willards Water Park. And then I just keep going around in a circle. I go over to the Tyler County Fairgrounds where the Ferris wheel is. And I travel south. You could hit this Pleasant Point Pleasant. It has a bunch of cultists, but I'm going to give you another reference. Here's Vault 76. I'm going to go east after the fairground or before and go to this airport. I seem to do pretty good at that. And then from the airport, I'll probably go down to I have problems pronouncing that, but that's basically where the Fosh Knot Parade takes place. And next door to that is Sutton. It's also a train station where you can trade your wear in. And then this workshop right here, Wade Airport, is good, but you have to find, unless the workshop has been taken, here's your fast travel points close to it, or even over here. Charleston Capital area is pretty good too. And then keep going down and west. Camden Park, way south in the Ash Heap, Welch. That is a mole miner location. Here is your free fast travel point for the Ash Heap. You got Nuka World on tour and the Rusty Pick. Now, if you want to face off against some scorchbeasts and look for the treasure hunters, Glass Cavern is a good spot, along with the drop site B9 and the fissure, but I don't want to take the time to do it, so I probably won't go there. Let's see, I'll probably will go north of that. Pylon V13. Usually there's 3 to 5 cryptids at the pylon, but right next door is a behemoth with some super mutants in the abandoned Bogtown, so I'll probably be going there. I'll also be checking out the Huntersville, going north of that to the National Isolated Radio Array. Both those two locations have super mutants. Then I'll probably head back to my camp for a fuel up, and then I might hit Berkeley Springs. And that might be it, so let's get started. I'm going to take out this person. I also got to remember on... Oh, gnome! Yes, I've been trying to pay attention to the gnome locations, because I totally failed the last time it was on the scoreboard. I only found, I could only remember 2 of them, and then a grouping of 3, but once I went to where the grouping of 3 was, the 3 gnomes could not be picked up. Alright, I'm going to be selling off as I go. That way it keeps my weight down. It's not too bad on a Furious, but I can't keep every weapon I come across. And I'll also go ahead and sell off some other things real quick, and then I'll get going to the next location. Sell off some of this other stuff. I also need to check real quick what the day's daily score, and I'm almost done with the weekly. I have actually finished the scoreboard, but I am wanting atoms. So I believe they said every 10th one will be an atom, and I already hit 110 and got the atom. I think it was 100 of them, so I'm going to keep going around and just try to get as much atoms as I can off the scoreboard. So I'll probably be trying to get in here and getting some extras done every once in a while. And it'd be a good time with this treasure hunter event. Oops, I didn't mean to sell that off. That's okay. Like I need to clean out my notes again at some point. They usually don't take up much weight. Usually most of them are 0, but yeah, sometimes it's just have to go through quite a bit to get what I'm looking for. Alright, next up, So here is the Pleasant Valley Station. I'm going to run up the railroad track, and then just west of it is this visitor center. So let's go check it out. It's a very, very tiny population of scorch. And then you have a 50% chance of coming across a Yagway bear or the honeybee. So if you're looking for either of those, there's a 50-50 chance at this location. And again, I won't engage the enemy population for the most part. Oops, that did not work. I think I ran out of juice. I won't engage them. Okay, it's a honey beast. But now I'm just listening for mole miner. None here. Going to my next location. As I had said before, this is just going to be the fastest possible way to get the treasure hunters, is basically just to ignore everyone else and keep going. I got through about half the list. I probably will pause real quick and look at it again. Hopefully mole miners will be a part of it. That would be nice, because we'll be in an area where, well, I'm taking out technically mole miners with the treasure hunter, so let's look again. No, looks like it's focusing on ghouls. I'm going to re-roll this one because I won't be doing any events. Hopefully I'll get something nice. Oh, that's easy. Remember, when you mod, that includes applying paint and taking the paint back off. Applying the paint or skin, taking it back off. So that's usually the easiest way to mod something. Oh, and it's an epic. So I might be doing that the next time I go to a train station or White Springs. Now let me see, I got one more free roll. That's easy. Do operation. This is actually pretty easy, but I'm just going to go ahead and re-roll it. Hopefully I'll get an epic. That's easy peasy. Awesome. Okay, let's get going with the mole miners. So I'm at Managa. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Once I learn the incorrect pronunciation of something, it's like I have knighted it, and it's therefore from that point on named. Alright, you saw the fast travel entry point for this. I don't know, there might be one other spot that you can be randomly taken to for the free fast travel point. It's not free, for the fast travel point. So there will be 3 points you want to hit in this town just to see if there is a treasure hunter. Here's the first one. So you got a back area there. This area where that boulder is. Now I'm just going to stay and oh, I got stuck again. Remember my gift of getting stuck? Yep. Oh, seriously. Okay, let me try. Yeah, I'm going to have to... Oh, and I'm stuck. Let's see if he'll let me. I'm going to have to be delayed. I can't. Yes, if I can find a hole that you can get stuck in, I have the gift of finding every single one of them in the game. Well, here's a new one. This little, place right there. All I did is I fast traveled to the very beginning. And since I covered that first spot, which is straight ahead, I'm going to go... I got a really bad danger symbol. Is there something back there? Or maybe the mole rats. Okay, well, anyway, they might come attack me. I'm going to go backwards, and instead of going in front of the church, I'm going to go behind the church and show you actually location number 3, and then we'll go to location number 2 that you want to check for the sounds. And up there you can see it's those satellite is above a little building. That's number 3. I don't hear anything there. And I am not sure if the danger... Okay, maybe I'm good enough. It's been glitching out a lot, the hidden thing. I did discover, I don't think I'm the one that discovered it, but for my own character, I discovered it usually happens when you unload a new camp to go to out of the ones in your camp builds. So if you go to a new location, you try to go into sneak or hidden, the words are not showing up. So I don't know if it's even applying. Here is the second spot. You definitely want to come to this little restaurant. Might be an ice cream place, I'm not sure. And those are the 3 points. You should be able to hear at those, if you go to all 3, if there is any mole miners. I'm going to this little tiny place. It's the power substation at the very end of the railroad tracks. I did not mention it. There's usually only like 3 to 5 scorch, but sometimes I have pretty good luck there, so. There we go. So here's this little tiny substation. All you gotta do is walk up to that yellow building, and if there's a treasure hunter here, you'll hear them. So far, I'm not having the luck that I usually have. Alright, I don't hear one. Also, if you go in that direction, so about right here are some caves. Now, used to they were full of mole miners. I think one of them still is. I'm not going to go there. But then you could have a chance at finding a mole miner. And again, I said, try the Palace of the Winding Path, go inside. I'm using a grenader. I'm sorry, it's a grenade launcher, so I'm not going to go inside. It's not very good for indoor use because I usually destroy myself. But that is definitely a good place to check out. I'm going to go ahead and just go over to the Wavy Willards. It is one of the largest areas of enemy concentration. So usually it's a pretty good spot. There could be up to 3 treasure hunters at this location if you happen to luck out and hit it good. I'm hoping for just 1. Well, so far all the spots, I've only come across 1. Sometimes when I've done really good, within an hour, I can find anywhere from 10 to 13. And yep, I'm not started off all that great yet. Oh, I hear one already. Awesome. Let me just locate him. And he's going to be down again with the grenade launcher. We don't want to be really close. This, I think, is just a 1-star. Took out the Scorch, did pretty good with that. Switch guns in case I gotta go into combat. So if you find that you're taking too much explosive attacks from your any type of explosive weapon, all you got to do is get rid of your Grenader card. Here it is. Let me show you real quick. It just increases the radius twice as much, so you get more explosive power. You can hit other that are surrounding your intended target. I'm also using this today because the 40mm Grenader, I keep calling it grenades. Grenades are heavy. They're like 100 pounds, so I got it at 60 off. You're going to want to use your heavy gunners. And let me think. Also, demolition expert, I think. Let me see. Alright, I'm at 371 times 2. I'm just going to verify. I think it does because it's explosive. Yep, so yeah, you definitely want that card. That's probably one of the best cards to use with it. Put it back on. Alright. So let's see if there's any more. So that was spot number 1. This is spot number 2 I'm at right now. I have a jetpack, so I just usually go above everything. Here is spot number 3 to check. As I said, this location's a little bit bigger, so it's got, I think, 5 spots or 6. Oops, I got stuck again. Alright, but I was able to get out. Alright. And here is the next spot you want to check. You're just listening for the mole miner. And then we got one more, which is the pool area. And since it's so big, you could have multiple treasure hunters. Alright, none here. I'm going to move on. But at least I did get one treasure hunter. I think a count is up to 2 now. I could either go to the airport or the county fair. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the county fair. We got a delayed fast travel. Over there, way past that tent, is it's like housing for those who worked at the Wavy Willards. It's just full of floaters, so that's a good spot for floaters if you're ever looking for them. I actually could have ran over and seen if there was any mole miners there. Alright, I'm gonna get a drink. Reload. So you wanna, for the county fair, you definitely wanna check this spot here as one of them. And I just usually make my way around. So this is spot number 1. This building right over here is spot number 2. Just find whatever comfortable way you can, completely cover the fair. So there's the back part, no sound. I got one, oh, there's one right there. I'm going to do 2 because it was a 2-star. Oh, there's a second one. Awesome, awesome. Oop. Well, let me take care of the scorch first. Hopefully he's not moved. He won't move and... Oops. Oh, I still got him on a 0. It's that radius damage. Oh, he took off. See if I can hit that cowboy. Nope. Okay. Oh, he really took off. Let me go after him. I think he's on the back. I don't hear him. Darn it. Oh, there he is. Alright, I'm going to switch weapons. I can't seem to get a lock on him. Maybe I can. Secondary explosions from the car actually took him out before my second grenade even arrived. Alright, go ahead and take out that scorch. So always be aware of secondary explosions from cars. They will give you their health. So always check on their health. Okay, for some reason the take all didn't work. I'm just going to do it like that. Ah, I got a plasma caster. As long as you are able to build, I believe this is how it works, as long as you're able to build a weapon or you've acquired the weapon somehow, then they are able to become legendary random spawns. So that's how you can get, like, until you can build the plasma caster. You won't probably ever get one as a legendary. Okay, hopefully I made sense. I'm gonna grab some metal while I'm here. I've been trying to restock up on my steel. I depleted it when I made a bunch of ammo. Alright, I'm actually gonna go next door. This is the workshop. It is the racetrack. There are usually ghouls over here. Maybe I'll walk out and there'll be a treasure hunter. Nope. I'm gonna go up. There's 2 spots you gotta hit for to completely cover the sound. You can tell if one is actually here or not. As long as you can get over here, you've covered, I believe, the entire area for the track. Alright, none, but I did hit 2 at the county fair, so I did really good there. So I believe my count is 4. Oh, Grafton's not too bad. There are super mutants there, and a bunch of robots. It's actually pretty big if you consider also the train station. But I'm going to go to the airport, but before I go in, I'm going to go to the train station and turn in some of my legendary items, try to stay as light as I can, and maybe even sell off some other material. Excuse me while I grab a drink. Now again, technically, the legendary treasure hunters can be anywhere, even by themselves. Alright, so that one. That one. That's it there.
Requisitions now available.
See if I have anything that'll spoil.
If you have supplies.
Yeah, I got rid of my Good with Salt perk card because I finally got that Cryo-freezer, and I've been trying to just, you know, not carry anything on me. If I ever need anything, I just pop out my tent, and then I can access the freezer through the stash box. So that seems to work out pretty good. So I think I'm just going to completely forget about the Good with Salt perk card anymore. Though I still have added it to my crafting because it's good to keep everything, you know, while I'm cooking. It keeps everything in good condition until I get rid of, you know, go back to my bloody or power armor build. I'm just seeing if there's any of these plans that I want, and I don't see anything I really want. Yesterday I went shopping. I have not released that video yet. I think I'm going to save it for next week and maybe have a whole week of where I just go around shopping at player vendors. Yeah, I did pretty good. I got a couple of really good plans I did not have. And since, yeah, I think I'm a level 5, 55, and at 10, yeah, unless they're more along the lines of the rarer plans, I usually have them. Though I still have quite a few of the regular plans I still need to find. Okay, there are 2 sections in the actual train area that you want to go cover. This front area is one, and then you want to get close to the building and see if you can hear the treasure hunter, because he can because he can technically be inside. I think he is inside. If that is true, I'm going to go back to my fixer. That way I can pinpoint the attacks a little bit better. Sounds like he's behind me now. I'm gonna get up high before I start the attack. He is a 2-star. Actually, I think I can get a little bit further away from him and maybe not explode myself. I'm going to eat something to regain some of my hit points before I do attack, and let's go for it. And nope, it's not going to let me here. See if I can go over here. Oh, took out a scorch at the same time, but now let me take care of the... Oops. Now, the area damage will also work on this fixer because it does have explosive ammo as one of the stars. So I also have to be aware of that. Though it does, I'm wondering if they have already instigated the less damage from your own explosives. Because I don't feel as if I'm getting ripped apart as I used to. Alright, so those were the 2 spots you definitely want to hit at this train yard. Let's see if it's actually a map marker. So yes, it is the Morgantown train yard, and now I'm going to go head into the airport. There was a road that goes directly into the airport from the train station. I'm actually going to come in the back way. So that's what I'm going to do since I came this way first. I'm just going to run this direction through this wooded area. You see like the little tram thing, it's an orange ball. So I think it's like a sky ride, maybe at Busch Gardens, or individual tram rides, like a monorail system. I think it was for the airport. And it might actually existed back then or now, I'm not sure. You do want to come over to at least this tent and that tank, but that's usually where you start. That's that road I was talking about earlier. That way you can listen. So there's point 1. Second point is this tent right here. You're just listening. Okay, I have a jetpack, so I'm going to go on top of the building here. So you want to get over to here. This will be the 3rd spot for this section. And then you definitely want to run down here. This will be the 4th spot. To about this tent area. That way you can listen again. And technically you could go over to that quarantine area and listen one more time. I'm not going to. I've never actually got a treasure hunter before, but since you're here anyway, it doesn't hurt to go look. Alright. So... I got 1 at the train yard, so I think I'm up to 5 now. So the next one is going to be here where the Foshnot Parade takes place. This is a heavy area for Scorch. It's not as, I don't think it's as densely populated as the county fair. But there are quite a few Scorch here. Actually, I'm going to go do something different. I'm going to hit this location first. I usually hit it last. So here you're close enough to listen at the schoolhouse and these surrounding buildings. I didn't hear anything. I'm going to backtrack and go back up the road. And this right here is a really nice place to get some wood. It's several stacks. Don't forget to use a woodchuck if you happen to have it. It'll double. I don't know if it's a potential double or does double. I think it is a does. Oh, Beast of Burden. It does double. like the green thumb. Alright, this is the next point. You're listening for possible ones in that building. I've never gotten any over there. And you're also listening to some that might be here. I don't hear anything. So I'm going to the, so that was a spot number 2. Going up here, you can see some scorch on the road. I'm going to go, that's going to be the 3rd spot. And then you're going to head right into the church, and that will be your 4th and final spot for listening. And that usually covers everything. Oh, there is a workbench in here you need to scrap for any reason. It's a weapons one. I don't think I pointed out any of the other crafting stations at the other locations. I'll try to remember to do that from now on, because sometimes, yeah, you just get overweight collecting all this stuff. Alright, final stop inside the church. I'm just going to open the door and not go in. And there are none. Alright, I'm going to go maybe up here if I can jet up. And no, not enough juice. Alright, I'm just going to go around the corner and sit here while I fast travel. Next spot is Sutton. There is a train station really close if you're needing one. This is a smaller location for Scorch. Still, it's one of the places I tend to do decently, and I actually have gotten 2 at this location, even though it's small. Again, you just need to pick out a nice little circle, or a little, as close to a circle that you can. Just go in just keep hitting them and return. If you're hunting with other people, no longer do you need to get a shot on the legendary treasure hunter. You just need to be within a close distance, and you still will get the legendary item and the pail off of him. You just won't get any XP. They changed that up because players, especially higher level ones, would just go around and demolish everything in sight, and the starter uppers, lower level players, just didn't have a chance to even get a shot out. So they don't get the XP, but at least they still get the legendary items off of the enemy. I believe that is just legendary. It doesn't have to do with getting any other type of loot from ordinary people. Ordinary enemies. Alright, so you want to listen at the church. I just walked by, that's good enough. And then you want to at least come down to here. It's really, really a tight space, but these 2 points should cover the area for listening. And now we're going to move on. I am going to try the airport. I'm going to come... Actually, I'm going to go to New Gad. There's a bunch of super mutants in this dry lake bed. Also, decent amount of floaters if you're looking for floaters. And maybe I'll spot or hear a treasure hunter as I make my way to the airport. So again, I'll just repeat. You're just looking for large groupings of enemies. I find the larger groups usually have at least one treasure hunter. Not guaranteed. And it doesn't have to be mole miners, just any type of enemy group. Alright, so this location, as I said, has some floaters, at least 2, I believe. Here, I think there's a lake, yeah, there's a lake back there. Used to, you could just shoot at the little bubbles and it made them come up, and some locations that does not work anymore, but I believe this location does. You can just shoot at it and they'll come out. Otherwise, there is just 2 floaters roaming around this area with the super mutants. I think that's the workshop. Let me see. Yeah. So that's the Lakeside Cabins workshop. try to aim myself towards the airport and just take off running. Probably get shot at. But my AP regen is decent. I should be able to run quite a bit. Now this next structure I'm coming up on, this is another scorch. At least it used to be. I don't know if I've been over here. Every once in a while they'll change up enemy locations just to give things a little bit more of an interesting... What is that, a sailing ship? Cool. I have to go check that out another time. Yep, still scorch. I don't hear anything. I'm gonna go up top. What's that? It's a little rad rat. And go this way. Yeah, I really don't hear anything. Let me line up again on the airport. There it is. Just gonna take off. Sounds like a rad storm's coming in. If you're new to the game, it will actually radiate you, not a high amount. Just to be aware. Putting on power armor will help. Best thing is usually the Chinese stealth armor, but as I said before, it's not a lot of radiation. So unless you're really high in the rads, like I am, it's really not going to affect you. You just get rid of the rads after the storm's gone. So I have not even been affected yet. It might not be a rad storm. I think it's green. This looks like a regular storm. Alright, so I came in one of the side entrances through the fence. You need to really go over to where that semi is. I'm going to hit that last. So that's 1 point, this point right here. So that's 2. There's a floater with the super mutants. I don't know, they're like buddies. Not sure why they're like good friends. I don't think they see the floaters as pets, but maybe they do. Then you want to come to where you actually claim... Oh, that's cool. Look, the fog covering up. What is that? I think I'm seeing this. That Mount Blair is huge. It's another workshop. Okay, as I was saying, you're going to want to go towards this satellite. I believe in this general area is where you claim the workshop. It's actually on the other side where this blue part of an airplane is. It's going to be up in here. You might also check the meat sacks while you're here. I usually tend to do well with getting ammunition out of them. They also have random body parts from other critters. Alright, something must have took out something I got a shot on. Yeah, I just got some XP. Alright, here is where you claim it. Now, if you're going to be playing like 2 hours or more and you're in a private world, it might be worth claiming these. That way you got a free fast travel point and you just come back. You also want to go up to that building right there, check for sound. I'm not going to. I'm going to retreat back and go over this way and show you the other point I referred to where the semi was. Now, if you happen to come in that corner where that semi is, there's a bunch of frag mines over there. I think that's what it is. So be careful. Just be aware. Also, that right there, repair it if you ever claim the workshop. It's a little turret. Not sure they're very good at defending the place, but at least it's something to attract enemies to start attacking. Here's an oil deposit. Here's the vertibird. This is the back way into that little complex. not a strip mall, but like offices or stuff. Let's see, I don't, okay. The door is here. Usually I come this other way. Or I come in that entrance over there. I don't hear any treasure hunters, so I'm thinking this place is a bust, this go around. Now, why I say just keep going in a circle and keep hitting all these little areas is you might come back to this airport on your second go round and there will be a treasure hunter. And I can go back to Point Pleasant and there'll still be another treasure hunter there. You just don't know how randomly that they do place these legendary critters. Alright, I think that's it for the airport. I'm going to move on. I'm going to go over here. I usually have pretty good luck at the Camden Park. It's in the upper area of the ash heap, or on the very, very southwest corner is the ash heap. And then it's just at the very top of the ash heap area on the west side. This place has 4 points to check. And if you have not made it here yet, oops, failure for jump button. So here's the first area. I'm just going to take a quick peek. Nothing there, but I'm going to go over here and in the back of this area. So if you come in the normal way, there's the entrance. You come over this way. There is a robot in here and you can earn special rewards. Check out this machine right here. Just click on it. It's rewards you don't get anyplace else. It's like the Mr. Fuzzy apparel. No, I'm sorry, costume. It's the beat up one though. And I'm going to see if this person is here. She's actually wearing it. I can show you what it looks like. So you can do carnival games and earn little, I think it's tokens. Yeah, here she is. Fuzzy. So yeah, it's really beat up, but it's still pretty cute. So that was the first one's there. Here's the second one. Sorry, I had to cough. I threw a little piece of candy in my mouth, so hopefully that will help. But yeah, she just walks around and they basically ignore her. They don't attack her. There's also bunches of different types of Mr. Fuzzy toys. So if you're wanting some for your camp, this is a good location to come hunt for them. And coming up to location number 3. This should be close enough, and then you just leave. Now you can either go through this opening here, otherwise I'm going to take you around to the entrance part. There is a trap you need to disarm. You might need to step back after you disarm it. So here's the one on the ground. Didn't do anything. I'm going to grab the cans. What I don't understand is you grab the cans, I would think that would disarm it, but it seems to actually make noise, so yeah. But I've been trying to collect more steel, because I am low on it. So I'll probably be grabbing these also. Oh, I hear one. Let me just pop back here. Now there is a back area back here he could be hiding in. And I think he is back here, or he's underneath me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the back area I was talking about. So you got to go around that building to here. And here is the entrance. Here is another trap. He's a 2-star. I'm going to see if I can back up and get him with my grenader. Again, grenader. With my grenade launcher. I'm going to do 2. And for some reason, the second shot did not explode. There could be scorched back here, so just be aware. And if you hit all these locations, then you will be pretty set up for this area. You should be able to have heard them, but there are several cooking stations. I stopped talking because I thought I heard another one. Power armor, a trunk. Even on the power armor station, you can scrap if you need to. If you need to lighten up your load, you can scrap all that junk that's on you. It might be the storm that I keep hearing. Alright. And those are all the little areas to make sure you cover. Get up here. Yeah, I'm just listening one more time. Yeah, okay. Moving on. Oh, I'm overweight. I think I'll go ahead. Should have done it while I was over there. And I can't go this way. I'm going to go ahead and lighten my load by scrapping some items. Until I can get to another train station. Let me check and see if they... Looking for ammo. And if you have to, you can also scrap weapons. I usually go and look for the really heavy ones. Like this one is 10 pounds, but it's only worth 30, so you're lucky to get 5 or 6 out of it. Those are worth pretty good. The regular hunting rifles aren't worth a lot, but they're pretty heavy. So I'll scrap those, and now I'll move on. This might actually have some meat on it. Let me see. Yep. Okay. So I'm over here. I'm gonna go south, or you can just actually follow the railroad tracks all the way to Welch Station. And right next to the station is Welch itself. And it is just loaded with mole miners. I was going to go grab those cans, but then I saw a wire, and I was trying to figure out if it was a trap, and I didn't get to actually see for sure. But that's okay. Now, if you ever come here, the fast travel point, turn around and run up this hill. Sometimes there's a nice cryptid over here. Let's see who's here today. It's ghouls and scorch. But yeah, there's always a random encounter here. I've come across the Sasquatch, like a legendary one. Deathclaw, a couple legendaries. I mean, I'm talking about over years. Not every time. Okay. So the first mole miners are going to be here. If you're ever having to take them out for a scoreboard. Otherwise, here's the train station. Yep, fire bad. Let me get a drink to replace those hit points. And here is the main area where the mole miners are. So you'll want to check up there where I was. That'll cover that building. Coming here would be point number 2. You just kind of listen. I think I hear one, but he's pretty far away. So I'm just going to kind of move towards the sound. Oh, I think that's him right there. Yes, he's another 2-star. Oh, I've been doing good with the 2 stars today. Would be nice if I could get a couple of the 3. Oh, I went hidden very quickly. Alright, so that yellow house with the yellow on it, that was one of the first points. You'll definitely want to come to this building next and get a listen. I'm going to come back and loot that treasure hunter. So let's see, 1, 2, this is the 3rd point, and then you want to go into the back. Doesn't matter which side. You want to go to the very back of the houses. There's this side, and then there's the side back there. As long as you get in between the two, you should be able to hear any that might be in this location. Okay, I'm going to go back and loot that treasure hunter. Get close enough. I think that's number 6. Maybe I will be able to get 10 by the end of the hour. I don't think I'll hit 13 unless I start doubling up on locations. But you never know. Oop, I'm stuck. Let's jump over here. Got a pepper shaker. Oop. I'm so low on my hit points. I stepped over on a fire. It almost took me out. But I have that when you hit, I think it's below 20% of your health, it automatically takes a stim pack. I like that per card. It's saved my life many times. Alright, since I'm at a train station anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sell off some stuff.
Welcome, citizen. I am authorized to trade
But I
supplies.
always put the legendary items in the script exchange because eventually I want to try my hand at dice rolling for a god roll.
Ammunition and other supplies available here.
This is getting heavy, so let me go ahead and sell off a few of them. I won't need them all. And I can replace them easily. My stim packs are low. I usually like to have about 30 on me. One is because, for some reason, when I change builds, it'll just automatically kick in the stim pack because of that automatic card. And it kind of gets annoying because I really don't need the help. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Again, let me point out the free fast travel points in the ash heap, the rusty pick, which that's where you can go inside and that mole miner, female mole miner will sell you legendary items. Nuka-Cola World, there's 3 or 4 events that happen at this location. It's also one of the, it is the location where one of the events will give you this grenade launcher that I have. It'll give you the plan so you can learn it. I think you earn it from an event and you don't buy it. If you buy it, you still get it from that location. Here is the other free fast travel point, Foundation. This will be coming up for the next section. We also have White Springs is a free fast travel point. I did mention Fort Atlas and of course Vault 76. So those are your free fast travel points if you need to save on caps. I believe I'm gonna start. Actually, my survival tent's very close. I'm gonna go ahead and go there. It's a free fast travel point. So if you have Fallout first, you can use your tents as free fast travel points. If you join a team and a member of your team has a tent, you can use their tent as a free fast travel point and their camps and any workshop that they claim. Alright, let's see if there's anything I need to dump off. Lighten up myself. Alright. Then I'm going to backtrack to Huntersville. This is where there's a good size group of super mutants. And this is actually one of the locations I do really well with actually finding a legendary super mutants every once in a while. This is another area with the meat sacks, so definitely if you're needing ammo, check them. Make sure you have in hand, like right now I have the fixer, it's a 45. Make sure you have in hand what you're wanting. So hopefully it should be showing 45s and not the grenades. Let's see. Yep, there. And then I'm going to switch off. So I'm not, just to see if it is what I fired last or what I'm holding. I think it's what you're holding. So let me switch to the grenader. Again, grenade launcher. I keep calling it grenader. Incorrect. That's the perk card. So yeah, there's usually they're on patrol over there. Just so you know the location. There's usually 2 to 3 super mutants up in that building. There are 2 to 3 on this road. Let's see if there's legendary. Otherwise I'm going to try to ignore them. They'll let me. Not too bad on the caps too. I was just over here the other day, so a lot of these are showing up. Yep, see? It is what you have in hand. So remember that. Whatever you want more ammunition in, make sure that weapon is slotted and in your hand. I think that's enough of the grenades. I'm going to go back to the 45. So technically you can open that fence. There are, I think, 3 mutant hounds here. And on this side, there should be 2 more super mutants. There's the one. And this guy right here usually has a mutant hound with him. Might be a crafting station in here. I'm going to check real quick. I was thinking no. Yes, this is a no. I'm not sure this location has one. It might have one, I just have not come across it. Oh, he was laying down. Do you want your belly rubbed? Who's the good boy? Who's the good boy? Alright, we're just going to see if any of these are legendary. They're not, so I'm going to ignore them. And just so you know, there are more meat sacks up there. Even the ones in the air, check. You might be able to scrounge more caps and ammo. Alright, I could either go up to that National Isolated Radio Array, but I think I'm going to go all the way over first and then go up. So I'm going to go to that Pylon V13. It's in the Cranberry Bog area, which is the red-ish area on the map. It is the southeast corner. Watoga's down here. Like I said, these places here are really good to go hunt, but you gotta usually engage the scorchbeast. Even if you sneak, if you happen to see a treasure hunter and shoot it, then they'll attack. So I usually don't mess with it because I don't want to mess with the time it takes to take them out. So I'm going to go up to this pylon B13. Again, this is a random cryptid spawn area. There's usually 2 to 3. They can either be a snallygaster, angler, gulper, and what's the big giant thing that looks like a lobster? Okay, looks like we got gulpers today. So if you're needing any of those, crawler, I think the lobster thing is called a crawler. I think those are the 4 that could possibly spawn in this location. So I think that what's that, a 25% chance it'll have what you're looking for of those 4. Now here's the behemoth. He is the boss of the super mutants in this location. Normally I come up, this is one of my XP run areas. I'll take him out. He's worth at least, at my level, at least 1,000, I think. If I can get some lunch boxes on me and the double XP weekend, he's close to 3,000 for me. Be aware there are bear traps in this area. There are 2 up here. One right as you come off here. And one right over here. Again, super mutants seem to be really good at, really good for XP hunting. They're not very good at XP hunting. They're good to hunt for XP. Let me try rephrasing that. Okay, so the back area, that is the abandoned bog workshop. So then you go into this area. So that would be, the pylon itself is 0.1, the workshop's 0.2, the gas station is 0.3. Oh, and if you're ever looking for the 50 caliber, here is one here, always here, unless someone's taken it. See if they have any of my ammo. Sounds like some birdie birds are going to be moving in. Yep, there they are. Most likely they're the escort. So you want to come over to this building that has the blue strip on it. This will be your next point. Oh, I hear one. He's right there. Another 2-star. Switch off. I don't think I took him out. Oh crud! I didn't. Oh! It was a rocket, and I could have had the bad luck of backing up into it because I didn't see exactly where it went. Oh crud! Okay, hold on. Let's take him out. Oh, I got a little damage on that. Oh crud! I need to see where this guy's at. Alright, I'm going to go to my baby. This is my railway rifle. It's the most powerful automatic that I have. That way I take out these super mutants. I need to figure out where the rocket launcher guy is. I don't think I've found him yet. Ha ha! Ha ha! There's one in this building. I never go and get him, but he talks a lot. Alright, I think he's just here. Right on this corner behind me right now. Let me see. Nope, that's a Mongol. I hear him, I just don't see him. Let me move this way. It might have been him over there. They do yeah, here he is. Well, it looks like I woke up the entire super mutant population here. Alright, so the blue stripe building, and then you want to come over here to this restaurant. There are usually always mongrels, a lot of the glowing mongrels, so if you ever need something glowing, it's a good location to come to. I think they're always the glowing one, like there's one right there, yeah. I think there's like 3 to 5 at this location. There might be some inside. But you come here and then take a listen. And then, he might be chasing me, I don't know, I don't hear anything. No, okay. So then you come back to the blue building and you're going to go back in the back. This trailer area, there's 2 trailers, there's going to be 2 super mutants, but they might have already came out. There also might be more bear traps here. I usually come up here. And you probably want to at least come to the end of here because you're trying to listen for this area also. And I'll also cover this area. Then go back. I hear one. Nope, that was a bird. After a while, I don't know if it's just my imagination, but I start hearing a lot of them. Okay, then the last point is going to be this building here with the condemned sign on it. Right across from it is a metal or the steel trailers. I think somebody shot at me. He's inside the wall. Alright. Oh, there's another one. That's a deadly one. He's 100 level. He's only a 75. Alright, moving on. Okay, so we're over here. We're now going to come back to that isolated radio array I mentioned earlier. This is another super mutant section. There's 2 sections, 2 different buildings. I think the front one, I don't know if it's a school maybe or an office. Sorry, I'm crunching on my candy. And then the back area is a barn, I believe. Or maybe a maintenance area for the school. But to me, it looks like a barn. So I'll try to stay on foot here. So this is your first point right here. Take a listen. Inside there's usually a super mutant, and he'll have a mutant hound with him. There he is right there. I usually go up and over, but I think if you just walk through here on the outside down there, you should be able to hear any of the mole miners that might be inside. Let me go down. So yeah, you're just going to walk this front area. Then you should be able to get, I think, up on those crates and jump over even if you don't have the marsupial. Then you're going to make your way back here. And you want to go as far as the semi-bed with all the tires on it. And I believe that's close enough to hear any of the treasure hunters that might be in this location. I'm just going to see if any of these guys are legendary. They are not. There's usually always one mutant hound here, if you're also hunting for them. And if you happen to be hunting for super mutants, definitely go inside that building there. In the very, very basement is the leader, the boss. And then on the roof there's 2. And then from here, from this barn, if you follow the road, it takes you to that other building there. Now that building just has 1 super mutant, so maybe it's not worth the trek way over there. But if you're looking for super mutants and need a certain amount. Okay. I am now going to go to White Springs. So here's the White Springs station. Here's White Springs North entrance. I'm going to go into the mall. Very, very, very helpful location to know of. I'm overweight. Again, I'm looking for things less valuable. The laser rifle might have been worth something, but it's one of the ones I don't have a card for to lighten it up, so that's why I dropped it. Okay, again, White Springs North entrance, White Springs Mall. There are, I think, almost 10 vendors at this location. There are some regular mall vendors. And then about 2-3 years ago, they added faction vendors. So if you're looking for like the excavator vendor mods, the raider vendor mod, sorry, I keep saying vendor, excavator power armor mods, raider power armor mods, this is the place to come look and just go find your faction. See if I have anything to sell off. Yeah, I've collected quite a bit of the purified water. That should be enough, I think, to hold me over. I don't really need that, and I don't need all these. Yeah, I don't tend to use a lot of the chems. One, you can't overlap them. I was thinking one of the Fallouts you could. That you could take one and... But yeah, so I just don't mess with them. Except for the ones that have strength and the damage, which is... I do like... the Psycho buff, because of the 25% damage plus the strength and the endurance. Also, I need to open these up before I end the video today. The other one is this one, because of the 3 to strength. This is usually one I keep on me, because that'll give me 15 extra pounds, and if I'm overweight, sometimes that's all I need to get fast travel going. Whiskey is another good one, because it's plus 2 to strength. So that's 10 pounds if you need it. And that will work with any chem because it's food. So you can actually overlap those. Alright, I'm going to look at my dailies again. I don't have any of that. Alright, I'm going to do some cloth. That way I can scrap it. I'm going to go ahead and do mod a weapon while I'm here. Alright, so cloth. For those of you who have Fallout First, this is like the easiest way to do all those bulk, collecting of the junk items, as long as it's within your bunk. Sorry, as long as it's within this bulk category that you can actually make it yourself. So you just bulk it up from the material you already have and go over here and scrap it. And you're done. So that's scrap junk to produce cloth. So any of the scrap junk to produce blah blah. As long as you can bulk it, it will work. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do, as I said, adding any skin and then taking it away is considered mod. So that's each one. So I'm going to switch over to, actually, let's see, one that has a skin on it is my fixer. So I just go down to the paint. I go to default, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think it was 25, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, this should do it if I'm right, 25. There we go. And it's an epic, that's really nice. That actually, does it put me over? Yep, I got the next thing, whatever it is. Oh, that's the sugar-free. Alright, I'm just going to make sure I didn't switch my category. I'm also going to see if I have any legendary. I don't think I do. I think I already turned it in. Alright, next spot. Normally I just go ahead and go back to this camp. I activate it and then I go up to Berkeley, but since I only found one treasure hunter at the Pleasant Valley Ski Resorts, I'm actually going to go ahead and start over and just go there. So that's my next location. See if I can luck out again, at least find one. Again, you can find up to 3 at this location. Oh, going back to that grenade launcher, I have 2 on me because they're lightweight. I think they're less than a pound a piece. If you have the, I think it's called bear arms. So I just go ahead and make 2. That way, if one breaks on me, I don't have to repair it. I can just keep hunting. So this one, it's got some more left on it before it's going to break. So again, I'll just be repeating myself. Actually, I'm going to go in through the front way and show you the way I usually come in this way. That way I can show you all the little points. So I think I should be able to sneak over there. Oh, I hear one. Oh, I lucked out. Yay, at least one at this location. But let me... He's all green. Do you remember the other ones being green? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, he lost the green. Maybe it means something. Oh, I hear another one. Okay, see, that's why I come back. Let's see if he's out somewhere. I think he's just right out here. Yep. Oh, he's right there. Let's see if I can get up on here. He's right there. Oh, I got a little on that one. Blew me back a little bit. Alright, so I lucked out. 2 at this location. I'm going to head and take out the scorch because I think they're not going to leave me alone. Still in danger. Yep, so this is definitely one of my favorite locations. And I still haven't gone to the back yet. Okay, but let me show you how I usually come in here. Alright, so here's the train station. So if you start from the train station, you're just going to look, see there's that building and that building. You're going to aim for that one. Come up here. By the time you get about here, you want to go into sneak. And you're going to come around here, and this is location number 1. So location number 1 actually had 2. Pretty good, huh? I should have grabbed both of them, I believe. Oh, I got another pepper shaker. Okay. Now, you could go that direction. Up there is your next point or your last point. I usually go this way. I'm going to check, make sure I did pick up off of this one. Yep, he's no longer glowing. That's what that means. And when enemies are glowing, there's 2 glowing. That's for your looting, for when you're going to loot them. There's like a yellow, light yellow coloring. That's a normal enemy. If it's slightly orange, that means it's a legendary. So you definitely always want to loot them to the slightly orange. Okay, this is point number 2. This is, I think, considered the cabin area. Now, either you can go up that road or, through this little wooded area. This will be number 3. There could be more miner in this area or even inside the building. There is none. You go down to here. You don't have to get that close. Probably almost right here is close enough to hear it if it's going to be here. None here. Then you're on ahead for this cabin. If you ever need a rad roach, there's usually one here. Comes out of the doghouse. Let's see, there's one there. Now, when I started the video, this is where I was. So sometimes, this is your, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll consider it 4. This is your 5th location. Again, you're just listening. There's a recipe on that table, so if you've ever been looking for plants, there's one there. Usually one of the spawn locations. I think these vertibirds are following me. Okay, this is the next point you want to come up to. So race down this road. And there are 2 structures here. I'm going to get a little closer. Oh, there is... Oh, okay, here's the 3. I got another one. So now I just need to see if he's inside. He'll either be inside here, outside this area, or over there on that building. I think he's over. It's usually 2 scorched here. I'm going to switch to my baby because I'll be inside. Oh, almost killed myself. He was way too close. Because I had the area damage card on. Let me go ahead. Oh, quad mini. Yeah, I think they normally hold, what, 100? So they make about 300 or 1,000 or, yeah, I don't remember. Maybe it's 250 is their normal. Miniguns are really nice. I just don't like the delay. You have to hold the trigger and you gotta wait for it to get going. And most of the time, yeah, I just prefer a fixer because it fires really fast along with this railway rifle. This one's a really fast one. No delayed trigger. So yeah, lucked out again. 3 at this location. Alright, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go someplace and I'm going to open all the pails that I have gotten so far. And I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and get my Death Girl Swamp out and just go inside a shelter so I'm not interrupted by any type of enemy that might try to attack me. And then we'll see how many I got. Let's see. 3, so I got at least 9, I believe, maybe a little bit more. So considering it is an hour or a little over an hour, it's actually a slow day for me. Usually I'm, 10 to 13 is my usual number within an hour if I'm having a good day. All right. Over here. All right. Okay. So Dusty is your first level, or Ornate is your highest level, and this is your regular level. Actually, I am going to go to White Springs. I forgot you can buy them. I'm going to go buy as many as I can. And you can make Ornate or Dusty. I don't waste my money on the regular ones or the Dusty. I go ahead and spend the money on the Ornate because, yeah, I have better luck with them getting a plan or a decent outfit out of them. So the people who are the vendors who are going to have these pails are the faction vendors. So not this guy, unless somebody happened to sell him one. You're going to go into this first room right here, past the jewelry lady, and go to this guy. And since I'm in a private world, he should have one for me. It's under miscellaneous. And yes, this is what you're looking for. The empty Ornate pail. So I'm going to go ahead and buy it. Looks like I have room for, one more. This guy, Free States, he'll have it again in the miscellaneous. Go down to Ornate. I'm now going to go back and make some stuff to sell because this is the game I play. Make sure I have crafting on. Is I try to keep the caps flowing. So I'm going to go to my go-to. It's in helmets. If you ever find this plan, buy it because it will pay you back. The helmet compared to the actual suit is less material to make. And what I'm going to do is make about 25. My super duper kicked in. They'll be worth about 30, 31 caps, so I can just start turning them around now. So I'll turn around and sell some before I buy another pail. So over in apparel, here we go. Just start going through them until I get it down to maybe about 100 caps left, or until I completely go through them. Yeah, I'm just going to completely go through them. Looks like I should have made a lot more than this. Now I can go over to miscellaneous and grab me another one of these ornates. Alright, I'm going to go to the next guy. Okay, so this is the Raider guy. He'll have all that Raider power armor mods. Either all of them or a nice selection of them. I think they might actually switch out. Here's the Brotherhood guy. I have room to buy one more. And when I say room, it's just that I don't want it to go over the 1400 because I want to get as many caps as I can get back. And again, like I said before, I should have made a lot more of the apparel than I did. I've been doing this a lot with this apparel piece, so I don't know if I have enough supplies too. So let's go back to outfits, helmets actually. Down to the helmet. Oh yeah, I have plenty. I'm gonna do, yeah, that'll be good enough. Alright. Alright, I think I have train station vendors will also have the pails. So this is the last guy actually. That's at this location. Miscellaneous, Ornate. I don't know how long it takes for them to respawn these pails. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go into the refuge. I've never checked this out. I'm going to see if there's a bartender there. I'm pretty sure he won't have any, but I just want to see. And I'm pretty sure the stamp collector won't have any, but I just want to go ahead and see if he does. I'm overweight, so I cannot run, but he's not that far away. So here's the bartender. You can trade with him, so maybe I'll go ahead and trade. Oop, as you see, I hit the 1400. I'm not sure how I did that. I thought I did pretty good with paying attention, but maybe I didn't. So let me go ahead and get that way down again. And I'm doing this so that I can buy as many of these ornate pails as I can during the event. They are only around during the treasure hunter event. Okay, miscellaneous. He does not carry them. I'm going to see if this lady is a trader. I don't think she is, but let me see. No, just interaction. And here is the stamp trader. He's the guy that you go to after getting stamps from the pit. And I don't think he has anything, but let me look. Alright, no. But let's look at his stuff again. So he has the auto axe mod, all this Pittsburgh city stuff, Union power armor mods. This is the guy you need to come find. You see I have bought, oh, you can get a Trog tube. You see all the ones I've bought so far. Not necessarily bought, because I also think you can get rewarded with the plans. Alright, I'm going to go back. And now I need to go back to the crafting room and disengage this crafting build and hopefully be light enough that I can go to the train station. Because I'm going to buy a boatload of these, because this will be nice. I'll be able to open a bunch of the ornate pails. So, but first I gotta be no longer overcome. So yeah, there was a bunch of other vendors in here. They just have to be a faction for you to buy the ornate pails from. Alright, let's see if I'm light enough. Oh, barely. Alright, let's get going. I'm just going to go to 2 more stations. Otherwise, I can probably spend the entire day doing this. I'll just do it another day, because I still have plenty of caps, but I'm just thinking, considering the video, I don't want to make it extremely long. So I'll just do 2 more railroad stations. Actually, I'll just do this one, just to show you that they do have them. Okay, this is the White Spring station. So I'm going to go in here. Make sure to switch over my crafting because I get better deals. Go over to miscellaneous, and here is, oh, that he's got 2 of them. I think I can do, we'll just do 1 the first time. Yeah, we'll do both. Alright. Well, it was worth coming to him. Okay. Let me switch back over. And now I just need a tinker bench. So I'm going to go back to White Springs. Go into the White Springs Mall. Because that one room, it has everything but the unlimited ammo container. It has a scrapper, a stash box, tinker, cooking, chems, weapon, armor, and power armor. So, and the gold. And the legendary script. Okay. These do not double up, so you don't have to worry about getting that super duper. You're gonna go down, is it gifts? No, chest. And here it is. So I got 7 of them to make. Alright, now I will go ahead and open them. Let's see, I think I can, let's see. Alright, so let's go in. Oop, wrong way. Alright, so we're going to go with the least first, so the Dusty. We'll just start with them. You see in the upper left-hand corner, they have a very, very small chance of giving you a plan and or apparel. So the treasure hunter has a unique apparel that you can get from the event from opening these pails. And I'm going to adjust my microphone. My ears are starting to get sore. I'm wanting to actually get a different type of mic for this game. But I'm going to put it on my shoulder so I might sound a little bit more in the distance. but maybe if I adjust it, it won't be too bad. Oh, my poor ears. So yes, if you know of any good mics for the PlayStation 5, let me know. I'm looking for wireless. I'd like to look at them first, or a very, very lightweight wired one. The one I have now is not too bad. It is a cheap one, but it's very bulky. And because I don't have the headset on my ears anymore, I can't hear, but sometimes there is a distinct sound to a special pail when you open them, and I won't be able to hear them. Actually, no. I can adjust the TV where I do hear the TV, but I think it might double up on the sound. The mic still might pick it up, so I won't do that. But anyway, like I said, when you open the pail, sometimes there's a special sound. Alright, I'm done with the dusties. I'm going to the two regular ones I have. So far, I don't think I've gotten... I was not reading but talking. I don't think I've gotten any good apparel or any plans. Actually, I can probably go over to apparel real quick. Yep, all I have is these tacticals helmets left. All the way. Let me look at the top. Yep, I already had that. Back over to aid. This is my last regular or medium-sized pail. And so far, I haven't gotten anything good out of them. Do remember, if you notice the railway spikes, that is the ammo I'm getting. Let's see. And that is the one I have in hand. So if you want different ammo, you just need to switch it over. Like this is a 45. I'm going to go ahead and stow it because I don't think that matters one way or another. And now we're going to continue opening. So now I should get 45s as the ammos. Alright, these are the ones I got off of the 3 stars. And then, let's see, where's the 7 I just made? They're called crafted, so they'll be under C. So I'm going to open the 3 first. Now, I have 10 of them, so let's see how well I do with plans and or apparel. So this is a very good point. Remember to have in hand whatever ammo you want. And hopefully I'll be getting 45s now. I got 5mm, and I did not get 45s that time. If it happens again with a random ammunition, I'm going to make sure I'm holding the gun, and I'm going to change out. Wow, yep, nothing really good yet that I've noticed. Again, I was talking, not reading, but I didn't see any apparel or plans pop up. Oh, a 38. Let me go ahead and slot my gun. See if that matters one way or another. Okay, this is the last one that I got from an actual treasure hunter. So hopefully now I'll get the 40. Oh, there's a helmet. So the foreman helmet. And right as I was telling you to hold the weapon that you want for the ammunition, it didn't work twice. 44. Yeah, it's not working. Okay. Usually it works. So just go ahead and do it anyway. Yeah, because usually it does work. Did you get the ammunition that you're holding? Okay, I'm going to switch weapons. Because at least I was getting the spikes, right? Alright, got 6 more of these left. Ah! Circus cage trailer. So if you've ever seen the circus cage that people have maybe in their camp, that is the plan for it. I think I know that one. Nope, okay. Yep, as soon as I say it. Okay, so maybe it only works on the other two pails. I'm not sure why it's not working on these, because usually, yeah, that's, oh. Now you can get plans for the outfits. As you can see, here is the treasure hunter outfit. Now, that way you can just make all the outfits that you want. I don't know. I'm pretty sure since it's a plan that you got in game that you can turn around and sell those items and trade those outfits once you make them. Yeah, I don't know. They're 5mm. Okay, so crush that. But yeah, I made a video like a year ago and it worked. Okay, here is the balloon arc. That one's okay. It's just basically balloons on a piece of metal that's in an arc. I got, yeah. Oh, bed of nails. So yes, you can sleep on this, and yes, it will give you the 2 hours of extra 5% XP. That's a nice one. If you've ever seen it, it's a great Halloween bed, or just a spooky location bed. Oh, I got 2 of them. Another bed of nails. I need to see if I've got all the plans for this treasure hunter event or not. There's like a particular one I still need. I don't remember. I need to look at the list. I'm gonna go ahead and activate the last one. So I got the Deathclaw Hunter hat, not the plan, but just the actual apparel. So let's go ahead and look at what I got. So again, for apparel, I got the Deathclaw Hunter hat and this foreman helmet. And then for plans, notes, I got, no, that's junk, notes. There you go, good job. Oh, it looks like I know all of them. So let's go to the bottom. So I got the balloon arc, 2 bed of nails, the circus cage. I think that was it. So what was it? 50% of the ornate gave me something. That's not too bad. Let me stow some of these if I have room. Because I'll probably sell them or give them to one of my other characters. It's tasty. Alright. Well, that is actually it for me. Deathclaw Girl out, and happy hunting. Yes, so the treasure hunter event, of course, is already started. This is Thursday. It started at noon Eastern Standard Time, and you have all the way until noon on Monday Eastern Standard Time or New York time. So get out there. Look for large areas of enemies or just anywhere. Just listen. And yeah, happy hunting. Check you guys later. Deathclaw Girl out.